Hey guys, happy What's Up Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024, and I am your host of What's Up Wednesday, Brittany McAllister. I am here in Omaha, Nebraska. And for like the six of you that watch these videos every week, you maybe noticed we didn't do What's Up Wednesday the last couple weeks. And the reason being is that although we're looking at the numbers internally, we decided to do What's Up Wednesday monthly. So instead of doing 52 weeks of these videos, we are just going to be doing 12 for the year because realistically we were thinking like month over month there's not a drastic amount of change that we feel like we need to get on here and talk to you guys about. If for some reason, of course, if anything like crazy happens, we can always, drop a new video. But for the time being, we think that What's Up Wednesday will be more valuable, more like value packed for you guys if it's just once a month. If you, I'm on mama duty tonight, so if you hear anything crazy, we've got a little one down there doing baby things. So let's jump in. Well, first and foremost, I want to talk really fast about an event we have coming up, which is our annual spring cleaning event. So at our office, we will have a dumpster available to anybody, friends, family, current clients, past clients, any of you that support us and watch these videos. Our dumpster will be at our office April 15th to April 22nd. And so if you need details on that or need our office information, I'm sure my phone number is somewhere around here. You can find us, find any of our social media, message me at Realtor Brittany, or my phone number is readily available on the internet. So find it to get the details on that. And we would love to have you. Like I said, the dumpster is open to all of our clients. So now let's chat about numbers. So this was just over the last week, but I also have some numbers with regards to like over the last month. Realistically, things are staying the same, which is they're moving. They're moving quickly. Depending on the price point you're looking in and depending on the people you're probably talking to, it's still a really crazy time to buy a house, and not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, I don't have my numbers pulled up right in front of me, but we've had many buyers get under contract this year and close this year. And so it's not an impossible task. It's just something, you just have to have your ducks in a row. And because things are moving so quickly and inventory is still low, speaking of inventory, the current active homes on the market that are existing homes and completed new construction that are single family in Douglas and Sarpy County is the least amount of homes that we've seen since the second to last week in February, which is that total today as of about 11 this morning was 649 homes. So like I said, that's the least amount we've seen in quite some time. 460 of those are existing homes and 189 were completed new construction. And then just in the last week, which this was surprisingly less, but I think Easter had something to do with it, there were 213 pendings in the last week. So we were more so sitting right around that, 237, 262, 233, getting back into February, 165, 188. So still more than what we saw the first quarter, but I would say, or not the whole first quarter, but end of February into March. And yet obviously 213 was less than we saw a couple weeks ago. And I think Easter just had a lot to do with that. So of the single family homes that sold in March, and this will be kind of a fun new statistic we'll keep an eye on month over month, there were 695 single family homes sold in Douglas and Sarpy counties in the month of March. So that's crazy. Sometimes people are like, there's no houses selling, or if you are in real estate and you're watching these videos, cool. But I would say there's some agents right now that are like, nothing is for sale. Real estate is dead. There's nothing going on. Clearly not. There were 695 homes in March alone. So the market is still moving. There is business to be found. There are people that need to buy and sell homes. And so I don't want to hear it. Anyone that asks, which I get a lot of people that ask, how's the market? How are things going? And I'm like, it's great. I love it. Things are moving. Never a dull moment, especially this time of year. So if anyone asks you, is real estate dead? It is definitely not. And these numbers prove that. So, which that actually kind of leads perfectly into our no dumb question for the month, which is, when is too early to talk about when I want to buy or sell? And I don't think that's a dumb question at all. I think it's a fantastic question. I get it all the time. I'm not quite ready. I don't want to reach out to you. I don't want to bother you. Are you too busy? You have a baby. Like all those like random thoughts that go through your head. Reach out to us. We're here. I'm working all the time. I want to know what's going on in your life. I want to know what crazy situations you have going on and the life things that are coming at you, because real estate is such a personal business and it's such a milestone like driven business. What I mean by that is typically, we see a lot of people buying or selling when there's a new relationship or a marriage or a divorce or a new baby in the family. Someone is born, or maybe there's a death in the family, or relocation. You're getting relocated for work or military. Just all of these really big life events are typically associated with a real estate transaction in some way, shape, or form. And so a lot of those things, granted, I would say half of those are not planned and the other half are. So for the things that are planned that you kind of see coming down the line, you're like, hey, I think we're going to get married, or I think we're going to have a baby, or, we might be getting relocated for work. Whatever the situation is, like, bring us into that. Like, we love those conversations. I love having conversations like that with people. And even looking, 2 to 5 years down the road, like, it's not like the day you decide to buy a house, you have to call me and be like, okay, what do I do now? Like, that's fantastic. And I have clients that do that, and I will drop everything and I will be there and we will figure it out. And yeah, a plan is not a bad thing. And so like I would be the first to tell you, I also know that not all plans go as planned. So if you followed along with our journey the last year, you know that we had a whole plan and like God had other plans for that situation. And so everything is different than what we maybe had planned. And yet like things are cool. Like we're good. We're still selling houses. We have a beautiful baby girl. So whatever your plan looks like, long story short, I just want to be a part of it. I want to be able to help you determine the amount of equity that you have in your current home, and how will that work with moving into your next home? Do you have enough equity that you can pay off debts and that, it makes sense to move into a larger home? Or does it make sense to move more of a lateral, type of move where maybe you don't necessarily need more space, you just want a change of scenery? Or, maybe you're in a position that you haven't bought a house yet, and it's important to you that you want to stop renting and you want to buy a house. And I am the person to help you do that. And so all those different scenarios in life, we would love to be a part of. We'd love to help you with that. And so to back it on up to that original no dumb question, there isn't a bad time to reach out. Like, I think whatever you have going on, I think it's a perfect time to at least assess what's going on with your real estate portfolio or lack thereof, and, set your goals around that. We have goals around everything else in our lives. We may as well have wealth building goals that have to do with real estate. So that's my no dumb question for the day. That is our What's Up Wednesday for the month. You guys will hear from us again in May, and that's all we have. I'm so excited to be doing this monthly. I feel like it's going to be a good change of pace. If you guys need anything real estate related, of course, please reach out. You can find us on all the things. So reach out to us. Let's get your home search started. And that's all I have. So have a good rest of your month, and we will see you in May.